just drinking to get fucked up. When they want to stop, when they hit that point where they're like, I want to stop, they stop.
Yeah.
I've seen plenty of them do it. They just stop. Whether it be a situation where the doc's like, hey, man, you're going to kill yourself. You got to stop this now. Or they just hit a point where they're like, you know what? It's not really about being fucked up like this anymore. And they stop. My Uncle Bob did not drink like that. He drinks because of shame. You know what I mean? It's a shame thing. And it, dude, that's got to be fucking just unworldly to live for like fucking 40 some odd years as kind of someone who you're really not. You can't even be open with your mom and dad because you're afraid even they're going to judge you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I told him, like, I couldn't imagine. He's the reason I'm so open with my kids, though. Like, I don't ever want them being afraid to tell me motherfucking anything. Like, I just want them to love themselves. It isn't important to me, per se, of, like, who they choose to love. Gender even wise. I want them to love themselves enough to not accept being treated like shit from anybody, though. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I want them to, I hear all these people constantly talk about they want their kids to be successful, they want this, they want that, and like,
Oh,
oh,
of course. And
well,
you want them
I
to have
gave them all these,
everything.
well, no, it's like, oh, I
That's
gave them all
fucking.
these opportunities that I didn't have, and I don't hear many people say anything about their kids being happy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
want my kids sacrificing anything they really don't have to for that. Because I wish growing up somebody would have told me to worry more about that. Because I spent a lot of time like feeling like, oh, well, I'm not doing this enough. Well, I'm not making enough and giving them enough. When, in all fairness, I didn't even take the time to look back on my own childhood and realize, like, bro, I didn't want a fucking single thing from my old man. You know what I did want, though? Just
Love.
his time. Just his time.
Love and time.
Just time. I just wanted him to be there, right?
Yeah. But I mean,
And it made me realize
I
with my
understand
kids,
that.
like
But
that's all they really. And
in
again,
the
you got to be
moment,
able to provide for them.
we think about that, but he was probably thinking that he wanted to make it right, but he didn't know how, and he didn't know it was as
Well,
simple
no,
as just
again,
being there. He fucking
me and him
and it's
talked about that,
scary.
and
I'm talking about like in the moment, like whenever it was happening
well,
before
no,
you
yeah,
got to
there's
talk
no
to
book
him.
for this shit. There's no book
No,
for this shit about being a
no.
parent and what you should do in the moment.
Because
And
guarantee the
it's
last thing he
something
wanted
that,
to do was be a parent that
listen,
wasn't there. Like whenever he fucking, 'cause I know
the
that's not
last
what I
time me and
wanted to
him
do. It just happened.
last time me and him really talked, I told him, I said, listen, because I could hear it in his voice, just me and him talking. He was starting to reminisce, and it was starting to get heavy for him. He was starting to get that, like, I fucked up, right? I should have
Yeah,
been there more. I should, and I said, Dad, listen to me. I said, you've given me something that, like, nobody else could ever, a knowledge that nobody else could ever have given me. The fact of him not being there, even as shitty as that was, gave me the knowledge to understand how just important my presence, just me taking the time and being there and listening to my kids, just being present is, like, he gave me a true gift. Like, my kids, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's not even something where it's like, dude, don't beat yourself up. Like, you strengthened your blood's, connection to one another without realizing it.
yeah.
Like, no, we can't go back on time, but it wasn't for nothing. Do me and him fare well for it? No. But we still got time. We still got time. And I love him nonetheless. Like, that's something that I really finally got through to him to get him to understand. Like, I can't literally sit and say there wasn't time where I was pissed off, hurt, angry, confused, not understanding. I was young. Time's a motherfucker, like I said earlier. But I can honestly say, as a grown, or should I say a growing man, and a father, dude, I don't resent him in any way. I don't hold nothing against him. Things played out like they were supposed to. he let me know enough when I was younger that he, because there was that void of like, well, fuck, does he even want anything to do with me? Fuck, you know what I mean? Like, and
Yeah,
he
yeah,
came through. And he wanted me to move there. Like, was there a part of that was kind of a thing between him and my mom, where it was like this tiff? Like, now he's with me. Yeah, he even admitted that. But there was still his, I was his son, and he wanted me with him. He felt like he could give me a better life. Well, fucking hell, maybe he could have. But I stayed where I was supposed to be.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
know,
Like
yeah.
I've never regretted my choices. Like things played out the way they were supposed to. I was meant to stay with my mom, like, dude. And like you said earlier, would I come back? Like, yeah, bro, most definitely. But my mom being my mom, she'd have never reached out either. Fuck, dude, I didn't realize she was as bad as she was when she passed. My mom was good at keeping that shit from us. Hell, didn't know she was doing coke for the longest time there towards the end. you know, had to find that out through fucking the grapevine. So, you know what I mean? Like, me and him's gotten quite close since, we started talking. Like, hell, when he was in the hospital, for his lung surgery, fuck, dude, he called me me and him would talk for like fucking shit, 3-4 hours every night. You know how that shit, you're in the hospital, you're uncomfortable, you're in pain.
Yeah, 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 but fucking but I bet like man, fucking just as important as the talking was for you, it was just as important, if not more important, for him,
Oh
motherfucking,
no,
to have that
he
fucking
told me
talking
he had told
fucking.
me at one point, he said, son, he said, I want to thank you, and I'm like, for what, Dad?
And I
He
bet
was
he
like,
wished that that talk would have happened way, way sooner,
oh, of
way
course, me
sooner.
too, me too. But again, he's 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 helping with, and I he understands it now, he's helping break a fucking cycle.
Yeah, yeah, he
My kids won't ever know
well,
this.
no. Well, I mean, he's not helping you break a cycle, but I mean,
Oh no, he most
he did
certainly
help
is.
you to
Cause see,
break a cycle, but
my kids
fucking
won't ever know this, and
you
their
broke that cycle,
kids,
man. You
their
broke that
kids will
cycle.
never know this.
You broke that fucking
Oh, I
cycle.
did break it, but he's playing his part.
Yeah, I understand
There's
that, but I
knowledge
mean,
I
but
gained from him
there's
that like
fucking,
I wouldn't even know of this cycle being broken if it, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but you broke the cycle whenever you made sure you made the decision that you were never gonna leave. Above anything else, you were never gonna leave, which was never gonna put your sons in that position, which that's you breaking the cycle. He 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 might have helped you to break the cycle by not being around you and that leaving that big hole in your heart. But I mean, fucking, it's you got to realize
listen,
that
I want
that
my
it's
kids to have
you
strong.
that fucking made that broke that cycle because like I went through the same thing, but I didn't have my mom or my dad. Like fucking by the time I was fucking 11, 12, 13, fucking I had to moved away from my mom and grandma's been my motherfucking mom and dad since then. Like I was supposed to go and stay with my dad every week, every other weekend. Dad never showed up to pick me up. It was always grandma showing up to pick me up, and I might see him one of those Sundays out of the fucking month. He might stop by on a Sunday and maybe we'd go bowling or something like that. But
That's how it
for the
was when I
most
was real
part,
young.
it was fucking just me and grandma. And then, boy, I lived with my mom until I was 13, and I was with my mom every day for 13 years. And then one day she was like, "Look, we're moving to New Iberia, and we really don't have the apartments really doesn't have the room. You're the oldest. How do you feel about going to stay with your grandma?" And which at the time, I mean, I was like, shit, that's cool. Cause I'm fucking, that's where I wanted to be anyway. I always look forward to those weekends, and I wasn't looking forward to go see dad. I was looking forward to being over here in the subdivision with all my friends, and then being with my grandma. Cause grandma was gonna make sure that I motherfucking had everything that I needed and most that I wanted. Not all that I wanted, but it's most of what I wanted. And that's mostly because I had such a spoiled ass brat of a fucking cousin, which is my dad's brother's fucking daughter, but she was just fucking always just wanting, and not just wanting for herself. She would like her friends would want shit, and she would go to grandma telling her that she wanted shit, and then she'd give the shit away to her fucking friends. And motherfucking, it was just always shit like that. But anyway, so I never had, and whenever I left at 13 from my mom, like I said, my mom stays in over in Crowley, like it's 2 hours away, and fucking I've seen her twice in the last fucking 30 years, 32 years. I've seen her maybe two or three times around, usually around January the 1st. That's when we celebrate Christmas. But I didn't have either one of them.
I guess so. No,
But,
I get it.
but I think because I didn't have either one of them, and at the time, like, I mean, it didn't really bother me, and it still really doesn't bother me. Like, not to the point to where, like, fucking, I feel in
You
a
can't
certain
miss
kind
what
of way,
you
but
can't miss
fucking,
what you ain't
but,
had, man.
but I think because of that, I didn't, even though I tried whenever I came home, it was hard. And then it fucking, so I don't think I tried as hard as I actually could have. Like I could have kept on pushing the issue, but I was pretty much fine with motherfucking, I never had any other kind of family besides my grandma. So I mean, and they made it all these 10 years without me. Like they
No, I
made it
get
through their
that.
most vulnerable years. All their, like whenever I got home, they were 18, 16 and 18. They were grown. And motherfucking, that's not the time that like kids whenever they're growing up, the last thing they want to do is be around their fucking parents whenever they're 16, 18 years old. That's whenever you're starting to go hang out with your friends and being gone all night and shit like that.
Depending on how your relationship with your parents, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, fucking. But I mean, so I mean, I never pushed the issue, and probably because of that, fucking, my son and my daughter did end up with holes in them, but luckily my son had a great fucking mom. Like my baby's mama is motherfucking phenomenal, and fucking he always had everything that he wanted and needed, and he turned out to be a great kid. And he's got twin sons now that are 10 years old. They just turned 10. My daughter's pregnant with twins right now, and she made it through her toughest time. And I mean, now that they're this
Hey,
age, like they don't, like you said, they wanted time whenever they were younger. Younger, yeah, they wanted time. Now that
don't
they're
give up on
older,
them, bro. Don't
they
give up
don't
on them.
want time. It's like they always want something, but it's not time. It's fucking, hey, what can you do for me? Can you do this for me? I need you to do this, and then I do that, and then it's fucking, oh, thank you, but then fucking I don't hear from them for fucking months. If then I've still got to contact them. So I mean, I ain't tripping, but they're grown, and I ain't tripping, but
No, believe me. Look,
fucking it, motherfucking. I probably would have tried harder if I'd have had some kind of family life and fucking known what it was fucking. And I didn't miss them really. Fucking, I never really missed them. Like you said, you had the hole in your heart and all that, and maybe you, because whenever I
that's
was
look
really
with
young, they
mom. I
were
was
there. But whenever I
close though.
started to get older, like fucking me and my mom were more like brother and sister. And then, like I
That
said, I made it through my childhood. And once I turned I was 13 and they were gone. Like fucking, I didn't mind them being gone. Cause shit, I was a teenager and I wanted to do my own thing anyway. And I could get away with a lot more with my grandma than having to deal with them. It seemed like the only time Dad was really around was to try to punish a motherfucker. That's whenever he showed up. Whenever it was time
no,
for an ass whooping, or motherfucking it was time to punish a motherfucker and make sure he didn't leave the yard for fucking 2 weekends or for fucking
no,
weeks.
I
That's the only
get it.
time I
Like
seen that nigga. And now I see him all the time, but he's just a fucking drunk bastard. I bring him to the bar and I pick him up from the bar. And by the time I pick him up from the bar, he's a totally different person. He's a piece of shit. And he's just fucking, all he's got is negative shit to say and how much a motherfucker hadn't done. Never what I have done. And the things that I have done and accomplished and all that shit, it's always what I hadn't done. It's always what you didn't do. Always what motherfucking you haven't done. Motherfucking, it was never fucking, hey man, you did a good job or something like that. And even whenever I came home from prison, like motherfucking, it's like they wasn't trying to help me. It was like almost like they wanted me to fail, and like they were secretly fucking kicking me in the ass and stomping on my fingers whenever I was trying to climb out. They didn't give me a hand up. They was trying to kick me down. And motherfucking,
I don't
I
like
hate
I
them for
can't
that. I hate him for that. I hate
No, I
him for
don't
that.
blame
I
you.
hate my uncle for that. And I'm probably fucking. I look forward, no bullshit, to the day that he dies so that I can piss on his fucking grave. Oh,
It's sad too because it's brought that out to me. It's like,
You ain't
and
pissing off on
it probably wouldn't be like that because I mean, like I said, he wasn't around, but he chose to be around to be negative. It was never to be fucking positive. It was always to be negative and remind me what I haven't done and how I've fallen short, and never to give me a
how was his
hand
dad?
up and help me
Dad with
up.
him, I wonder. How was his dad with him, I wonder.
But his dad shot himself. That was my papa that committed suicide here. His dad he
So
worked
there's,
offshore. He worked
and I'm
offshore
not
all his
again.
life, and he injured his back offshore, and they put him on pain pills. That was back whenever the pain pills had just started to come out, and the doctors just threw pain pills at him. And whenever his pain pills would run out, his back was fucked up, so his back would be hurting. Plus, he'd be dealing with the withdrawals. And then fucking there was just
Fucking drove him mad.
this one fucking period, like fucking his shit was hurting bad and he didn't have the fucking drugs, and fucking I guess the 45 was a lot better than fucking sticking it out. And he fucking waited for grandma to get home, and she went into the bedroom and he was telling her how bad he felt and all that, and she was walking back towards the kitchen whenever she heard him pull the trigger. And he wasn't
Well,
playing
and the
around.
reason I
He put a fucking
asked,
45 this. He made sure
the
it his
reason
job.
the reason I ask is because, like, in a lot of cases, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're products of our upbringing.
But my dad was raised by his mom and his dad all through his life. Like he was an adult before Papa killed himself. So like they had their whole childhood. They were all together their whole childhood. And like they would did the military thing at first, and they would like go to different countries. So they were always together. They were a close knit family always. Especially that because that's how grandma was raised. Like
So
fucking
that can just be
she's
it.
never drank, smoked, or she don't never cussed her whole fucking life. Like fucking
People
she just
always,
had
my
kids
point
and
being is,
she raised them. She raised their kids and fucking. There was no
people
reason for
always,
him to be fucked up like that. Really, there was no reason for it.
see, that's what I was getting at, is, see, people always want to blame an
It's just the
upbringing.
alcohol. The alcohol is what
And
fucking did it.
fairness, it's not. Well, no, because perfect example, like you can have a kid be raised perfectly, you know, have all the right things fucking going for him, you know, all the right opportunities, shit like that. And they can still turn out and turn into
Shitty.
fucking another Charles
Yeah,
Manson,
shitty.
right? And then
Yeah.
you can have, like, now
But those people are the
I
ones that
have it
choose to be
great.
shitty just to be shitty. They're
I
shitty just
have it
because they're
great.
shitty.
I ain't have it great, but like I had reasons that I couldn't show, you know, or like excuses, should I say, you know, that people use to try to be like, oh, well, my life was kind of shit, so I'm just gonna be a shitty person,
Yeah.
right? But I
Yeah.
didn't. I chose to fucking do the opposite, and I
Yeah,
sure in the fuck
I
people.
don't think that
I sure in the fuck.
I don't think I had a terrible childhood. I don't think I was neglected in any way.
I sure in the fuck know a few different people that, I mean, they had it fucking, dude, pretty damn fucking, like, as bad as it can fucking kind of get. They had it bad as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And they still chose to fucking be, you know what I'm saying? Like, they
To do
chose
the
to be
right
good
thing,
ass,
to make sure that their
fucking,
children didn't go through it.
and
They wanted to
break
make sure that their
cycles, you
children
know,
did. Yeah, they wanted to break the cycle.
and shit like that. So it's like, I don't think we realize that, like, dude, we're all fucking genetic makeups of like all you know, like, you
Shut.
can just kind of have a
Shut,
bad
shut,
seed,
shut, shut.
if you will, you know, the lack of better words, like have a bad seed kind of come out. Where it's like,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can raise
yeah,
it, fucking do everything you can for them, and just,
Are you talking
you
to me,
know,
Mike? You said bad seed. You talking to me?
shut up. No.
Well, I thought we were friends. I thought we were talking to me. I just kidding.
Because of, like, look, you know, but and still, in that being said, I think you have too many people that like try to play that, like, because there's been a lot of, like, last years, there's been a lot of fucking people, like, or younger, should I say younger people, do some like really heinous shit, right? And you're like, where the fuck were they? And yet there's always parents like, oh, what was I supposed to do? like, you could clearly see they kind of, like, gave up. And it's like, man,
you should have whooped they fucking ass for one.
they're...
Right? Yes.
Well, no,
Yes.
because, like, my perfect example, here's
Yes.
another thing, too, because you got, like, there's a reason, like, I try to be really copacetic with Gabe's mom, my oldest mom. Because I hear,
Well, I didn't say whoop her ass.
Shit like, oh, I only gotta deal with her ass until he's 18. How do you and I laugh at shit like I said, how do you fucking, oh, so he's not your son after he's 18? You know, people be like, well, yeah,
True.
he's still my son.
You just don't pay her
I'm
anymore,
trying to
but you still
understand
pay
how
her.
you're never gonna have to deal with her again.
I know.
So what, you just, so after 18, it's like, oh, I'm not going to birthdays, I'm not doing none of that. Oh, I'm gonna be a child about it, whatever she goes to, I'm not going. I'm like, come on, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's a respect thing for not only her, but my son. I need him to understand that I love and respect him enough that, you know what? I don't give a fuck what me and her got going on. You know what I mean? Perfect example, he hit me up like a year or so ago. And like, cause, you know, I'd hit him up, told him happy birthday, and I was trying to figure out what they were doing and what he wanted to do here.
What are you doing?
I don't hear shit from him. What the fuck? Like, alright, well, whatever, you know. And he hits me back like a day or so later, and he was like, we're talking for a second, you know, we're texting back and forth. He don't like to call me for whatever reason. So we're texting back and forth, and he says, well, I'm kind of mad at you.
Yeah, sometimes it's easier for a person to talk through text
and
than
I'm
it
like,
is
wait a minute.
for to talk.
Instantly, I'm like, oh, well, shit. I'm like, what the fuck did I do? I'm like, buddy, what did I do? I'm like, you know, you could tell me. Like, you know, be honest with what I do. And he says, well, you never come to my birthday party. Wait, what? Yeah, I said, wait, what? I'm like, hold on, like, I mean, I don't come to the stuff your mom does, but I've always been under the impression mom and his time was mom and his time, and then he comes to dad's and we do our own thing, right? He let me know, though, and this was like for the first time, I didn't know he was holding shit back. He says, well, I wanted you to, you know, why can't you come to these, though? Dude, I didn't have an answer. You know what I mean? He was that was a valid fucking question, too. Why the fuck can't I show up, right?
Yeah.
And I said, you know what, son? I said, son, I didn't know that it mattered to you. Again, you know, I told him, I said, again, I thought it was set and we were good with, like, well, you do that with mom, and I don't want to impose. And then I can wait, even if it's not on your birthday. And I told him, I said, shit, I've always been bummed that I don't get to celebrate your birthday on your birthday. I always have to wait. I don't get you on Christmas. I got to wait until after or right before. You know, I don't.
Yeah.
I'm the dad, you know. But I told him, I said, you know what, son? I said,
But
you're
I mean,
fucking 100%.
yeah,
and I said, you're 100% right.
Right.
I said, why can't I just fucking come? I said, no matter how I feel with mom, I said, I don't give a fuck how awkward it is. It ain't about me or my fucking feelings. It's about you and your day.
Hey,
you know, and I
he
told her,
was
I said,
100% right, and you motherfucking, you're absolutely correct on the way you read it.
And I said, son, I'm sorry. I said, I never thought about it like that. And I told him, I said, son, forgive me. I said, I didn't get this with my old man. We didn't even get to have these talks. I said, because he just wasn't around. I said, but, you know, I said, you know, I appreciate you being honest. I said, I want you to always know, like, I don't give a fuck. You get to be mad at me. That's okay. And you can tell me that, and I will accept that. You know, and you know, a couple days, you know, he hit me back and he was like, Dad, I appreciate, you know, you listening, and I'm sorry. And I said, son, don't be sorry. You had every right to feel how you were feeling. And I'm glad you were a young man enough to be like, hey, you know what, this is how I feel. I feel this way, and I want you to know.
Yeah, kids keep that shit in a lot.
He didn't want to know, and it made me feel bad, because he was holding that shit back, and it was like, wait a minute, why didn't you tell me this? Like, you know, and I told him, like, and I made a point, you know, I've been hitting him up, like, hey, I need to, don't forget, let me know. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing this year? I don't give a fuck if I gotta walk.
Yeah.
You let me know where the fuck you'll be at. I guess my ass better leave early then, huh? You know what I mean? Like, I'll fucking be there.
Better start walking.
This fucking guy here. Say Canada, go back to listen to your fucking
Listen, dude, you know,
Canada's music now.
I've used a lot of excuses over the years of why I couldn't do this or I couldn't do that, and I've made his mom as dirty as she has done me, and the time she has kept him from me.
I know, but
Jeff
just called me Canada. What's my name, Jeff?
I've used too many excuses. Of,
What's
like,
your
you know,
name?
Yeah, what is it?
Fuck that. He's my son. You know what
I
I mean?
don't know.
Corey, you fucking asshole. Go back to listen to what you're doing, Canada.
Fucking
It's a motherfucker though. Sometimes,
listen
like
here,
when you got them in two different households, it's like it's hard making them all feel like they're all equal. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes.
Like realistically, it's like main thing. Gabe wants the fuck out of there. He's almost at the age though. It's like he's shit. He'll be wanting to live on his own soon, which I'm all for it, you know. But I even told him, I'm like, shit, don't throw dad's, you know, let dad get his shit together. Like, you can always come stay with dad. It would be cheaper for you.
Yeah.
And you know, I'll give him the space. Like, he can have his own little apartment deal, whatever. You know.
Yeah.
all right, say I'm going to get something to drink and use the bathroom. Say it's almost 6 o'clock, bro. Like we need to fucking do this what you call it? Cause you're even though we're game sharing, you're still gonna have to download the shit on yours. Cause mine's already downloaded, but you're gonna have to download it on yours, and it's gonna take a couple hours, at least a couple hours.
Just buy it, bro.
Oh my goodness.
Well, no, you missed. Corey done already. You know, he was helping me with that mic. He already sent that shit to me.
I did. 439 Canadian dollars made it $300 American.
But I'm saying like you're what only thing I'm thinking about, like I said, fucking us game sharing from this point on, like whenever we have games come out, like you could buy a game and I could buy a game, and we ain't got to worry about buying the games by ourselves. You could buy one and I can buy one, and we still got the games.
Well, Mike explained to me today. I'm like, I didn't know I could do that. Like, oh wow. Like I said, I have like I told you what I have. Like I buy every game that comes out. I don't play it.
Say Balder, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to us folks that don't have an unlimited supply of motherfucking cash.
I don't have an unlimited supply.
All of us don't have fucking snowshoes in the fucking closet.
Oh, fuck sake. Fuck your closet. Get back in there.
You guys are fucking right. But no, I'm not opposed. I'm saying opposed to
No, you get back in your closet.
I gotta go to the bathroom for an accident. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I hope it's not in the closet. It's not. It's fucking dickhead. I like him. Fucking dick. We have unlimited supply of money. Well, I don't have unlimited supply of money. I really don't. But fucking dick. That's alright though. It's all good. It is. It's very late in the morning. Oh my lord. I have to go.
No, he was talking about.
It really actually is. It really actually. Well, I know, but it really is.
I'm not opposed to it. It's just I also.
Mike, all I gotta say, it's very late. I didn't realize it's 4:30 in the morning here.
Yeah, you probably should like start resting up before you get on the plane.
Well, I don't need to rest. I gotta make sure I pack my suitcase.
We'll pack your suitcase, sir.
Yeah, well.
Well, you ain't already got this. See, look, you.
No.
What is it with people in last minute shit? That is just like a super big thing now. Where it's
well,
like,
no, like
wait,
no,
I gotta hurry up.
the shit's clean. The shit clean.
Oh.
It's in the dryer. I just didn't realize it's 4:30 in the fucking morning.
That's crazy.
Why is it crazy? Why?
I'm just saying. I'm all about like being prepared. So ask her.
Well, I have another
what
suitcase
do I
at work.
all the time?
I have another suitcase at work.
Why don't we fucking prepare for this? You know, we need to.
I have another suitcase at work.
Listen,
I'm not really concerned.
I grew up with a mom that was over prepared for everything. All right, dude. So.
Well, no, so did I. But I just don't really give a fuck at this moment.
Like maybe not financially, but like my mom was quick on her feet with shit. Like she didn't like to like last minute shit. If she was
put it this way,
she planned shit out.
I was supposed to have 7 days off. I got home Tuesday night.
No, I know that shit got sprung on you. But all I'm saying is like,
no, it's ready to go. I can just put it in my suitcase. I gotta
Well,
order
no,
food.
that's what I'm saying. When you popped up, it was like, oh man, we got to do this sooner because I got to go in sooner. They called me. I got to be in this day. When,
Yeah.
for instance, if I was you, as soon as they would have called me and been like, all right, we need you here this day instead of that day, I would have already packed my shit. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
well.
And I wouldn't have just got it clean and then it's ready to go in my suitcase. It would have been folded in my suitcase, ready
I know,
to
but
go.
I don't even need the shit that I fucking cleaned. I don't even need it. It's just
I
extra
know.
shit I bring.
I feel that. I understand that, but
No,
I'm
you
again.
don't.
Listen, when I worked, both when I worked at Midwest and when I was doing the tree shit and when I worked with Dave, bro, I took like 2 backpacks with me to fucking work. Because I took an extra pair of clothes with me, just in case like fucking something happened. And because you never like Midwest, I could have got wet in a pool. Fucking
I know,
pre-work,
but
you never
really,
know
who
what
gives
could
a fuck?
happen.
Who gives a fuck?
You know, I was always over prepared. Is my point. Like, and
Perfect.
I always did that shit way early. There is no
Perfect.
doing it before like when I get up in the morning before I go to work. I do that shit when I come home after I get out of work. I get all my shit ready again for the next day. Boom, done deal.
Yeah,
I
no,
don't fuck
I don't
around.
know.
That's why that's why I was never late. That's why I didn't miss work.
I've never missed work and I've never been
No,
late.
I'm not saying you don't. Me and you just talked about that. I could already tell that about you. That's what I love about you. Is like, anytime me and you've ever talked about work, you're always so adamant about talking about. Nah, man, I go in there, I just get shit done. I don't try to milk
I do.
hours out.
Like,
I just try to
no.
get it knocked out. I don't even
I know.
care if I
You know
make
what?
less
I
money.
probably should have
I
been
just want to
sober.
get it done.
I probably should have been sober, and I'm still gonna go to fucking work. Fuck
You know
that.
what I'm saying? I love that about you. Like I pride myself on being that kind of worker.
Well, I gotta make some
Like,
money.
don't get me wrong, I
you know.
want to make you like when I'm working, I want to make a little bit of money because obviously I'm working.
Well, it's
and
more.
I'm
It's
trying
more
to
for my
provide.
kids. Is why I do what I
But
do.
it's right. But my thing about it is, I always look at it like if I had a business like that. It's like if I'm running a business, I don't want somebody really bullshitting and like fucking trying to just waste my time and my money. I want them to do the job and do it efficiently. So I always bring that to the table. Like I always try to give that 110%. You know what I'm saying? And if I can't do that, then I need to, you know what I mean? I need to let them know that, like, maybe, maybe the same for me. Right? I always want to, like, that's just the way I am, though.
Yes.
I pride myself in being honest, and I pride myself in fucking, like, I always, I give my all. I always give my all.
I gotta go for breakfast in like 2 hours with my sister. Damn it.
Yeah, I remember that. It's like, hell, when I was doing the tree work, bro, you can ask Kayla shit. I was like 2 months in, I called her and told her, I'm like, babe, I don't think I can fucking do this shit. Between dealing with all them fucking druggies at Ed and this, the works, tree work ain't no fucking
Carmen, do you need a cigarette?
I
Carmen,
didn't
do you
know
need a smoke?
that. Like, bro, I used to make fun of, like, lumberjacks. You know what I mean? I didn't realize that shit's hard work. Like, anybody that, makes fun of fucking people that, like, do tree work.
Oh, she woke up enough to give me the middle finger. That's good.
That's hard shit.
It is hard shit, actually. Do you need a cigarette? Or would you like some water?
She's trying to breathe, dick face.
Well, no, I'm asking her. Would you like some water? Don't give me the middle finger again, goddamn.
Did you know, fun fact, well, actually, probably not fun fact. Did you know they used to treat asthma with cigarettes?
I know, which she has asthma.
It was an asthma treatment.
No, I'm
it's
just
like, oh, you got asthma? Here, smoke this pack of smoke.
Do you need water,
smoke
baby?
2 of these,
Carmen.
It's like, what the fuck?
Do you need water? Do you need water? At least. No? Alright. Don't give me the finger again, my lady. For fuck's sake.
Hey, it's better her just like giving you the bird like that than like really giving you the bird.
No, she did a bunch of times.
Brown eye for the man. You have to be careful.
brown eye for the straight guy. Anyway. Shit. You gotta remember who you're talking to. Oh, it's so funny. But still. Okay, Gus. No barking. Your mom is in the middle of her asthma attack.
No, she sounds like she's. Yeah, she sounds like
yeah, I
she's
know.
going through it
Oh,
right
I know.
now.
I know.
So
I know she is.
Give her a sec, bud.
Fuck, well,
Let her breathe, sir.
let her breathe. Well, if it's for 2 minutes, it's for 2.5 minutes of coughing. I'm pretty sure the breath is left. Would you like a cigarette? I'll light one for you. Here we go. I'm smoking one right
This guy.
now. What? Well, would you like a cigarette?
Right
Oh, I'm pretty sure she does. I need some oxygen. You can smoke it off a butt. Actually, where?
Smoke a butt. Ugh.
Yeah, well, the butt is attached to the cigarette.
Don't smoke a butt.
Well, only tongue punching butts, I guess. Hilarious. Anyways.
Be careful. You get the E.
Who?
coli in the tongue.
Yeah. Well, unless it's beef, but I'm pretty sure it's fish.
What? Wait, what?
Well, you said E.
Did you
coli.
say that's beef?
Yeah, E. coli. So chicken or beef, but I'm pretty sure that's fish.
No, oh my God. No.
Not the E. coli. I just meant.
Come from multiple sources, sir. But...
Yeah, if it's dirty and infected. Anyways.
No, we,
Where the fuck is my lighter, goddamn it?
The first
I need to
place
smoke
me
a
and, my mom,
cigarette.
me and my mom had, just me and her together, you know, after my older brother and my sister moved, you know, moved out on their own. We were living in a little trailer park. There was actually this young lady that had lived like right kitty corner across the street from us.
Kitty,
but it was like where we're living at, it's right by one of the sections of the Flint River.
Okay.
Well, there was a really bad contamination thing that happened with the Flint River during this year, and it had got in the Flint River. Well,
found a letter.
No lie, that
Perfect.
this is how I know this about like that shit. Like it was E. coli. It was like fucking sewage that got what had happened. It was like a sewage leak or whatever. It ended up getting into the Flint River, and fucking her kid, dude, one of her kids, both of her kids got sick from taking baths in the water because it had got into the water supply of fucking the trailer park we were living
in. Hi, Goosey. Get up there, Mom. Goosey.
And one of the kids got so sick it fucking killed them, dude.
Get up there.
It was like E. coli. Well, that's the first time I'd ever heard of E. coli poisoning. So I remember asking my mom, I'm like, you know, I was still in fucking school then, you know, I'm like, what the fuck was that? I'm like, that's, you know, I was like, is it that dangerous? And, you know, that's my mom. My mom's like, oh, you can get E. coli poisoning many ways. You know, I'm like, that's, you know, because I remember reading about it. It was, you know, they were like, oh, it was in the Flint River. I'm like, well, fuck, what is that? You know, then I was all scared. I'm like, fuck, is our water bad? You know, fuck, should I be drinking the tap water? You know, like, probably not.
Yeah. No, definitely you shouldn't be drinking it.
Oh, back then, fuck, I'm not even gonna lie, back then it was like, water? Yeah, right. Why would I do that? There's pop.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying? I got soda.
Soda. I want to jump in the lake. That's a good song, actually, from God.
Shit, back then we were still going out to the fuck, I forget where that's at, but my mom used to take me out to there's a store, you know, that it's literally just a soda pop store. That's all they got.
Soda pop.
Soda. Well, I mean, you got pop, you got...
Soda pop.
You got
bottles?
Still, you know, the
bottles,
pop's
glass
the same.
bottles, right?
Soda, pop,
well, glass bottles,
no,
soda, glass bottles. No?
Soda's always glass bottles. That's...
Yeah, oh no, that's what I'm saying.
I think that's the first place I'd ever... That's like how, you know, it's like way, way back. Like, fuck, I'm trying to think of the brand, though. The first,
Go Sleepy?
Huh?
Wanna go Sleepy? Go Sleepy?
Oh, Go Sleepy.
Well, because Gus, he's getting upset right now. So. Oh yeah,
they have really cool tops too.
Yeah, pop top.
Like top. Well, yeah, but they weren't like the normal. They had these like tops that like they had these things you lifted up and that like it, you know, it like lifted up and like broke the seal and like the fizz shot right up. They just made them look cool. Like the fizz shot all up. You're like, oh shit.
Oh,
that shit was extra fresh. Oh fuck, this shit's fitting to be good as
fuck. Fruit?
They had like root beer. There was only 2 kinds for that one. It was root beer, and I believe it was orange pop. It was like an orange soda.
Oh, yucky.
It was like an
That's
orange
gross.
soda. And that shit was really good. The only
That's
other
gross.
one what, orange?
Orange.
Not a lot of people like orange. Not a lot
No.
of, well, I can't say not a lot of them.
Both my sons love orange. That's
I can't
disgusting.
drink it anymore.
No, it's
I don't
disgusting.
drink pop or soda very often.
I
Like, I
like
just had
grape.
a couple
I like
drinks
grape.
of a McDonald's Coke, I'm not gonna lie.
I like grape.
That is fire. That's, as long as it's from McDonald's. Um,
No,
but,
I like grape.
the only other orange soda that tastes like this particular, I cannot remember the name of the fucking brand though, but it's, it wasn't Crush. But Orange Crush soda tastes a lot like this brand, I will admit.
Gosh, don't listen to me like that. You can go to bed on your own, buddy. You are a big dog.
And it's not a local brand either, because
you can wipe your own
we ain't
ass.
got a lot of local. We ain't got a lot of local soda places here.
Yeah.
We got like Faygo, and I do believe didn't Burners start here? I think Burners started here. I'm not sure.
I don't have this shit.
I can't remember. I do think it got bought out by a bigger pop company. I do believe Burners started here. I'm not sure. I could be wrong.
I think one more shot, and then I have to go to bed for at least 20 minutes.
Maybe. You better watch your tone.
I didn't say nothing.
Corey said, yeah, he agrees.
No, I didn't. Don't fucking do that. I don't want to beat up by Kayla. Fuck you.
You better give this man a cigarette. I agree with you, Corey. That's right.
I didn't say fuck off. Fuck you, you dick. I didn't say nothing. Kayla, if you can hear me, it wasn't me. I didn't say a thing. Damn
Listen
it.
to you. Now you sound like Shaggy. It wasn't me. I did not say that.
I didn't say a fucking thing.
Now you want to backtrack. You were talking all the shit just now.
Yeah, to my own old lady, not yours.
Look, he's
so not yours.
Look, I'll talk shit to my old lady. I'm not gonna talk shit to your old lady.
Yeah, oh fuck no.
Crazy?
Yeah, fucking no. No. I just knew my girlfriend was gonna pass out soon. That's why I was talking shit. So,
no,
if she was spry and awake. Well, no, but you said I was. So,
I'm just talking. She knows I'm full of shit. She would, bro.
I know.
I could say some of the most off the wall shit. She would look at me and be like, "Yo, okay."
What are you, an idiot? I know. I get it from my old lady too. What are you, stupid? I'm like, not today. Yeah, I'm stupid today.
She may or I may or may not have had to take my gun from her a time or so because she tried to.
I'm glad my old lady. I'm glad we can't own a gun here.
Maybe not shoot somebody for walking up into our bedroom and us not being dressed. So.
Yeah, well, I'm glad we can't own a gun here. So I'm pretty sure I would have shot.
Then I forget what she threw something at him and hit him right in the fucking face.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a glass ashtray. That's right.
Nice.
His name was Al. Look, in her defense, he was warned not to do that. And
you got Al'd.
And in his defense, my mom kind of did let him in and didn't think things through. Look, well, we talked about how mom could be awkward. Mom liked to clearly come in and interrupt shit and then decide to have fucking weird talks about dinner at fucking 11:30, 12 o'clock at night.
I don't even think I should go to bed. Fuck that. I don't think I should go to bed. I have to be up.
That's up to you, brother.
Well, I have to be up in an hour for breakfast.
Oh, yeah. See that? No, I can't do that. That's
no
way am I telling you not to do that. I don't know how you sleep.
Well,
I can't fucking lay down for it. You want to see me pissed off? You want to see me like in a pissy mood? Like, oh God, Mike's in a pissy mood. Fuck around and tell me to go take a nap and have me need to do something in an hour. I
can easily lay on the floor. Right
like, am I lying, babe? That's not gonna go over well.
Right now. But I can easily
I'll do it.
Look,
I'll, but I'm not getting. It's like I'm going, but I'm not fucking happy.
I should probably have one more shot, and then.
No, you should probably just leave that alone, and just since you got shit to do in an hour, and we can.
I have to go for breakfast.
We can even put, huh?
I have to go for breakfast. I don't got shit to do. I have to go for breakfast.
Okay, well, in my book, that is still shit to do, but I mean, whatever.
It's just food. But I was definitely tired.
I don't know how you guys do that shit. My brother was like that too. Like, you just get fucked up and then fucking. my brother'd go all fucking day without eating, and then he would
Oh, me
drink.
too. Oh, I love it.
I've always had to, like, if I'm gonna drink, like, say I wanted to drink tonight, coming up, like this night coming up, I definitely have to take my ass to sleep, get a little bit of sleep. Then when I got up,
no
I'd
time
have to
for sleep.
eat good. I'd have to at least eat like a
No
decent
time.
breakfast
No,
and a decent lunch.
no time for sleep. No time for
Because
that
that
shit.
shit'll fuck my stomach up. My brother's the opposite. My
Well,
brother
my stomach's fucked.
he would deprive himself of food all fucking day.
Oh,
Like
no, I
all
don't do
day.
that.
He wouldn't eat
I
lunch, he
don't do
wouldn't eat
that.
nothing.
I ate a bunch of shit this
Maybe
morning.
depending on the day before, maybe
I
he
ate,
may
I
have
ate
a
a,
light
I ate a
lunch.
large wonton soup this morning. That was good. Some
But
ginger beef.
guaranteed his ass is
Some
that would
rice.
fucking, like, what he would do is he would
Fuck.
come home and he would
I'm gonna have to
immediately
lay
start
down on the
drinking.
floor.
Depending on, like, he went through spurts. Like, for the longest time it would be, like, he would come home and he would start drinking, like,
I have to lay down on the floor.
like vodka. It'd be like vodka and, like, or, you know, some kind of, like, light liquor,
vodka.
Hawaiian punch or some shit like that.
I gotta lay down on the floor though. I'm gonna go bug Maisie. I'm gonna lay right in the dog bed with her. You fucking cat. Come here, kitty. She's already in a pissed off mood anyway. Come here, my kitty.
Your ass gonna lay down there and fall asleep.
No, I'm not gonna fall asleep. I'm gonna just fuck with the cat. Hello, kitty. My baby. No, I don't need to sleep, but just my body needs to rest. No time for sleep. I have to wake up in an hour, so there's no point to go to sleep. Because I have to go for breakfast with my sister.
I'm just saying I can't necessarily do that shit. My ass is also thumping. You sound tired and shit. My ass lay down.
Oh yeah, no, I'm very tired, buddy. I'm very tired. Very tired. I only slept 4 hours in the last 4 days, so.
I don't know.
Hour for every day. Hour for every day.
I may not sleep. I may not, because me and you are similar in that we don't sleep a lot. But I also don't put my system through all. You know, you drink a lot, man.
I know I do.
Drink a lot, and no, I'm just saying it does worry me, brother.
Oh, of course, it worries a couple people.
It worries me.
That's alright, though.
You are a real friend, and I just.
I like to get fucked up. Yeah. Oh. I just have one more shot, though, at least. One more shot. Actually, no. Lay down for a half hour.
I know you do. It's still, you know, it's just like, fuck, dude. Careful.
Hi, my cat. Hi, my kitty. Oh, you're not happy. You're not happy. Hi, my kitty. You're not going nowhere. You're my kitty. It's a me. I'm easy. Now it's a me, Corey. So it's, hi, my kitty. You know better than to scratch me. Put your fucking claws away. No, you're staying right here. No, you're not going nowhere. Yeah, meow. All right, beat it. Yeah, meow. Fuck off. She said she took off. That's all right, though. Oh, perfect. I got a whole dog bed to myself. Oh, yeah, good stuff. Ow. All right. Body rest. Brain stay awake. That's the longest you're going to have me quiet for. What is it, like 20 seconds? That's hilarious. Come on, guys. Come and see me. Come and see me. Come on with me. Me old boy. He's like, oh, fuck, he's laying down. Perfect. His tail's wagging. He's like, oh, go see me? I know, I can't. I'm not going up the stairs. I can't. Well, I can, but if I go up the stairs to the beds, I ain't waking up until at least about noon. And then we'll miss breakfast. We gotta go for breakfast with your sister. And then Carmen too, and then Derek. We go for some good breakfast. I have some really good poached eggs. I love poached eggs so much. Oh, yeah. Yum. Come on, old boy. There's your goosey. Easy. That's enough. And our pets. We're going to pass these somewhere. Easy. No wonder why you guys like dog bed. This fucking thing is comfortable. Jesus. Say you chibbies, you chewed the bones.
Because it's just weird it don't show up on this and pending, though. You know what I mean? Kinda suck. If he sent me all that.